Welcome to the Crow's Nest, where we highlight the best Millersville Athletics has to offer, including interviews with the top performers from each week's games and more insider access. Here's your host, Andrew Pauling.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Crow's Nest, your home for all Millersville Athletics news. Alongside Jalen Hodge, I'm Andrew Pauling, and here's what the Marauders have been up to. In swim news, the Marauders improved to 3-0 on the season with another convincing win as Millersville picked up a 132-53 win at Lock Haven. Three Marauders recorded PSAC qualifying times as Jules Hepner, Jordan Plempel each qualified in 2 events, and Maddie Stoner qualified in the 200 IM. Plempel found her way into the record books as she now has the 6th best time in program history in the 200 IM with a time of 2 minutes and 15.28 seconds, and the 9th best time in the 200 backstroke with a time of 2 minutes and 13.63 seconds.
The field hockey team improved to 12-2 on the season as the Marauders shut out Mercyhurst at home on Friday afternoon by a final of 6-0. Kate Strickland recorded a hat trick for Ville as the Marauders stayed perfect at home. Our own Daniela McCurdy has more.
So, Kate, you were a key role on offense all season, and today you recorded a hat trick. What was really working for you on offense today?
I think just my teammates sharing the ball, and we connected passes. That's been working for us all season, and I think today it worked really well.
So you have 4 games left this season. Obviously, we're looking for a conference title and a run in the regional tournament. Do you have any thoughts on what needs to be done to accomplish that?
I think just keeping our connections strong and sharing the ball, it's been working for us all season, and I think just continuing to do that and taking one game at a time.
Well, thank you for your time today, and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thanks.
Ville would go on to defeat Bloomsburg by a final of 1-0 Tuesday night as Hannah Brown connected on her 2nd game winner of the season. Now, Andrew, how has the field hockey team continued to dominate this season?
Well, they've got that 12-2 record. They're 9-0 at home. Overall, they've been outscoring opponents 59-8 over the course of the season. So they're averaging over 4 goals a game. They're giving up about half a goal a game. So they're keeping the ball out of that defensive third. That's such a big part for them as they barely have to face any shots. They only face 5.5 shots per game, because they just do so well of keeping that ball in the attacking third and out of that defensive third. Really makes it a lot easier on the defense if the ball is just not on that side of the field too often.
Right. So now Ville is back in action on Saturday against Mansfield. What do you think are some keys to that game?
Well, Millersville has scored their most goals of any quarter have come in the first quarter of games. They've scored 19 times in the first quarter, so that is their best quarter. So it's that relentless offense. They've got to continue to play aggressive off the ball and get off to that strong start. That's something they've done all season. The first and third quarters, they score half of their goals, and then they score significantly less in the second and fourth quarters. So it's all about getting that strong start at the start of the first half and the start of the second half.
Okay, great. Thank you for that, Andrew. Saturday's game is set to start at noon as part of our Saturday triple header on the Ville Sports Network. The volleyball team split their weekend matches, picking up a 3-1 win on Friday night against Kutztown before being swept by East Stroudsburg on Saturday. Our own Julia Follows caught up with standout attacker Caitlyn Callahan to talk about the pair of matches.
Caitlyn, you had an alumni day today, so tell us how important it is to have them here supporting and watching you guys today.
It's very important. It was homecoming weekend for us, so that was definitely a boost of energy for us. And then the alumni game today, obviously they all played here and they had winning seasons here too, so it was nice having them come here and support us, and they definitely showed out for us, and we wanted to show out for them too.
Oh, that's so great. And you've had a couple of 20-kill games this season, which is really great. So how's the offense continued to grow over this season?
Yes, we have 15 freshmen on the team right now. I'm a freshman myself, so we're still continuing to improve in that aspect. Very young team, like I said, and we're just improving each practice, and each girl knows that they have to come out and show out and push the other girl and try to beat them out. And so with all of us beating each other out, it's just the confident boost and everything like that. And with the 20 kills, that's definitely a confident booster with me. And I know Lauren Lucas is having a good season too, so that's definitely a confident boost for all of us.
That's so great. Well, good luck with the rest of your season and great job today.
Thank you. Roll bell.
The Marauders are back in action with a home match on Friday night at 7 o'clock before heading on the road for a Saturday doubleheader.
In football news, the Marauders put up a fight against number 15 Shepherd, shutting out the high-powered Rams offense for the first quarter of the Millersville homecoming game. The Rams would end up taking the game by a final of 38-13 as Ville fell to 2-5 on the season. Ruby Mundock caught up with quarterback Cole Klayman earlier this week. Here's what he had to say about Saturday's game.
All right, so Cole, you had your second start this season and found the end zone against the number 15 team in the country. What did you do in practice to prepare in between starts?
Well, I mean, you obviously try to prepare the same every time. You try to watch film. You try to do what you're supposed to do. I wish we had found the end zone a little earlier. We had opportunities. Our defense really did a great job, and I mean, more than left meat on the bone, unfortunately. And we didn't come through, but again, kind of follow that same process of preparation going into this week.
Great. And you're up in Shippensburg this weekend. What are you focusing on, and what are the key aspects for that matchup?
Well, obviously, there's some familiarity with the coaching staffs, right? I don't think there's going to be a ton of surprises from a scheme standpoint, obviously. Every week you game plan, you do certain things based on personnel and stuff like that. But I think for the most part, it's going to come down to the line of scrimmage, decision-making on my part or, the quarterback room's part, and just executing. I know that's kind of coach speak or what you expect to hear, but it's really true. I think it's two evenly matched teams, to be honest with you, even if record doesn't indicate that. I firmly believe that, and I think it's going to be a good game. It's their homecoming. They're going to come out ready, and I'm excited to get out there and play.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
The men's golf team took 8th place in the PSAC championship tournament. Bobby Lugiano led Ville in all 3 rounds as the sophomore tied for 13th in the tournament with a 3-round total of 225. Carl Ernst had the second lowest score for Ville, finishing in 34th with a 235.
Men's and women's soccer both return to the pitch later this afternoon for a doubleheader at Shippensburg. Live streaming can be accessed on the PSAC digital network, and a recap will be available on the Millersville Game Day app following the matches. The Marauders return home on Saturday for a doubleheader against Westchester, set to start at 2 o'clock as Millersville hosts their breast cancer awareness games.
Cross country heads to Kutztown this Friday morning for the PSAC championship race. Millersville will look to climb the ranks after taking 14th place in last year's event. Ville will be led by Morgan Januick, who was the top Marauder finisher last year as she took 41st place. Another Marauder to watch is Jillian Miller, who was coming off of her best finish of the year, as she ran the Paul short run in 23 minutes and 13.2 seconds.
In alumni news, 2017 Millersville grad Chaz McCormick has had an outstanding postseason run for the Houston Astros as they battle against the Boston Red Sox in the American League Championship Series. McCormick's signature game of the series came in Game 1 when he recorded 3 hits in the series opener. First pitch for Game 5 is scheduled tonight at 5:08. That's all from us this week on the Crow's Nest. Alongside Jalen Hodge, I'm Andrew Pauling, and we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next Wednesday at 4:30.